Jake Egan, senior, number 54.
Reese Horn, wide receiver for the Cathedral Fighting Irish, number 19.
I think it's going to be a battle, north meets south, downtown in the stadium.
This is a great game, Cathedral versus Roncalli. It's been a great matchup in the state of Indiana.
We're going to have to execute, do everything right, and when it comes down to it, it's going to be a battle, and we're going to have to want it more than they do.
You know, it's always a good rivalry when these two teams clash. Some years Cathedral wins, some years Roncalli wins, fighting for the victory bell, and everybody just wants the bragging rights.
I don't really think I understood the Roncalli Cathedral rivalry until I got here, until I felt the environment and the intensity of the game.
7 o'clock, it's game time, and everybody wants just bragging rights and wants that hardware.
It's a matter of pride. It's like we've been going through this rivalry. We've been playing against the same kids since grade school, and it like forms ahead in high school, and it's just intense and vicious.
My name is Joe Poulters, class of 1946, member of the 1945 football team, city champions. As I recall, back in those days, there was only the Cathedral High School, which was an all-boys school, and Sacred Heart High School on the south side, which was a co-ed school. The Knights of Columbus thought that it would be good to have a trophy of some sort and have the two schools play for that trophy. And I believe that is when the victory bell was established.
That Cathedral-Roncalli rivalry is one of those things that I couldn't find the words, in my vocabulary at least, to describe what it means to me and to the people here at Roncalli, and I'm sure the Irish at Cathedral as well. It's just one of those games that it brings the tingling in the heart, the blood pressure rises, you just want to get up and shout and scream. As a matter of fact, if you didn't have me in a seatbelt right now, I'd be up screaming and hollering, just waiting to meet the Irish.
This is my 16th year as the head football coach at Cathedral. I've been around Cathedral football for 20+ years, between my kids being in school, even when I was away coaching other places. But the Roncalli Cathedral rivalry, no disrespect to Bishop Chittard, but this is the north side, south side Catholic rivalry of the state of Indiana. It rivals any other Catholic school rivalry, Dwenger Lures, Memorial, Wrights, or down in the south, the southern part of the state. It is by far, head and shoulders, the best rivalry in the state of Indiana.
You know, the rivalry has developed as a result of being two Catholic schools where kids are going to be passionate about what they're doing. You know, there was a little bit of a north side, south side element to this rivalry. I think you know, the teams are such that the tradition, you know, there's been a lot of winning tradition in both schools. Cathedral has won 7 Indiana high school state championships. Roncalli's won 8 Indiana high school state championships, and so I think you have two traditions, two high school football programs that have been very, very successful in the state of Indiana. And when you mix all that together, it just creates a very high energy, very passionate, and emotional event.
The Cathedral Roncalli game, we usually met during the season one time, and then we met in the sectionals. Generally, it was a sectional championship. Whoever won that game generally went to the state championship. My sophomore year, we were tied up. They scored, they got a penalty, they got called back. We scored, got a penalty, got win a second time. Kevin Onay ended up running in for a touchdown, and we won the game and went all the way to state, and got a state champion ring out of it.
We've played at Roncalli several times, and that is just such a difficult place to play. And we've had tough times where we've gone down there, and we've had some really great football games with them, and have just come up a little bit short. In 1989, my first year, my welcoming to the rivalry, we scored a touchdown with less than 45 seconds to go, only to have an official throw a flag in the tournament game to call us for a cut block on the line of scrimmage, and we ended up losing the game. So we've had these games that have been monumental games with each other.
You know, I think all of our games have been memorable in their own way. Maybe if there's one moment that sticks out more than any others, back in 2002, I would say with Cathedral leading late in the game, maybe a couple minutes left in the game, Marcus Nally took off on a sweep left and found a little seam and went about 65 yards for a score for us to come pull ahead and win that game. Marcus's father, Dick Nally, who had played in this rivalry also back in the early 1970s, one of the finest football players ever to graduate from Roncalli, had just passed away in the beginning part of that season, early in that season. And so, you know, for Marcus to break through, and he told us later that as he was running towards the goal line, he saw his dad standing on the other side of the end line, just past the goal line, and said that he ran towards his dad as hard as he could and led us again to victory. That might be my most memorable moment of this rivalry. In 1996, maybe one of the greatest teams to play at Cathedral High School. We weren't scheduled to play Roncalli in the regular season, but we were going to play them in the Jamboree. I have never seen a group of Cathedral football kids so fired up to play a game that really, in the big picture, doesn't count. And our kids were fired up. I mean, just so excited to play. And the thunderstorm rolled in, and we'd end up not playing the game. And that was probably the biggest disappointment of 1996, is that we didn't get to play a two-quarter Jamboree, and one of those quarters we played Roncalli High School.
You know what, the best memory that I can think of in regards to this rivalry is one day right out here in our own backyard on our field, the Roncalli Stadium, and it was kind of a dreary evening, and by golly, the crowd was packed 10 deep around the field, and the national anthem was playing, and they flew over, and out jumps a guy, and he's parachuting down. He's got the ball in his hands. You could have heard a pin drop. The national anthem was the best ever. People were screaming and hollering at the end of it, and then all of a sudden the game broke out, and the best part of it, Roncalli won.
However, as an alum of Cathedral High School, I look forward to the game being a good game. However, as my alma mater, I hope that we walk out of there with victory, and that this team will carry that bell off the field as I did 65 years ago.